Okay. Let's get it. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out, I believe the group is called Yes, right? I have seen a gang of comments, a gang of y'all in the comments were like, yo, you got to check out Yes, Roundabout. Does that sound about right to you guys? Yeah, yes. Anyways, here we are. We made it, you guys. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to check out, Yes, Roundabout. If you guys are here for it, I actually have never heard of the group Yes. This reminds me of some of the groups because a lot of these iconic bands like Iron Maiden, like you've seen the T-shirts. I never heard the music, you know, so you're like, oh, yeah, let's check that out. But I never knew there was a group called Yes. And it reminds me when I first heard of Bread. I thought you guys were playing a trick on me. You're like, yo, have you heard Bread? And I was like, what? Huh? Which is it'd be a hard-ass name for a hip-hop group, too. Or a rapper. Yeah, I'm Bread, homie. What's up? Anyways, all right, let's get it. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe.
40-year-old boys are back in town.
40.
Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist. I put out a lot of stuff, but I did just start a new channel, Pegasus versus the World. I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to support me there. I'm going to do some commentary, some different stuff, not music reactions. We'll keep the music reactions over here, but I'd love for you guys to go over there, subscribe, and show your boy some love as I try to do some more inspirational commentary, talk about what's going on in the world, trending topics, different stuff like that. So, yeah, and then if you want to become a member of this channel, there's a link in the description. There's not an obligation, but you get access to these reactions early, stuff like that. And let's get this damn reaction started, man. This is Yes, right? It says Fragile Yes, and I'm wondering if that's the name of the album. So Yes is the group, Fragile, because this channel is Yes Official, I believe. So I'm pretty sure the group is called Yes. If I'm wrong, just let me know. You know, I ain't acting like I know all this. Damn, this is an 8-minute song. It's almost 9 minutes. Okay, let's see what this is about. It's called Roundabout. Let's do this. Don't forget, support them. Go stream their music if you've never heard of them, or if you watch this and you're like, damn, I haven't heard that in a minute. Go stream it. Utilize my channel as like a help promote and then, you know, commentary and just have a good time checking out music that I've never heard before. All right, Roundabout, here we go. I love the way this is starting. Yeah, it sounds, and then goes into this guitar. Ooh. Almost sounds like a harp. It's so good. Right there, Spanish guitar sounds like. Yo, okay. Yeah.
I'll be the roundabout. The words will make you out and out. I spend the day away. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley. The music dies. One mile over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers, we'll be there and laughing too. 24 before my love, you'll see. I'll be there with you.
Yo. This sounds like many things. I can't pinpoint it right off the cuff. It almost sounds like whoever wrote this, it was like they were tripping on a trip. If you know what I'm saying, they were tripping on a trip. You know, there's these moments where it sounds like, it just sounds like this very, you know, those old 70s cartoons. I don't know if it was Puff the Magic Dragon or something, but there's all this like, you know, the cartoons like all like drugged out. Just sounds like you're tripping on a trip. But yo, so there was this sound that came in before the beat hit or everything started playing together. I was like, well, I was about to like, yo, this is like a Celtic, you know, like I felt like I should have a kilt on. But then it got kind of funky. Yeah, it got kind of funky. And it went somewhere else. And the lyrics are kind of all over the place, you know? Kind of like I'm like traveling and seeing multicolors. But the singer reminds me, I don't know why, because I know almost nothing about this band I'm about to mention. I've only reacted to 2 songs. That's all I know of them. But this singer reminds me of the singer from Styx, Styx, Styx. I don't know why. Just something about his vocal tone. It just kind of reminded me of when I first heard Sail Away a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know. But this track is funky. I like this. It just makes me feel good immediately. It's funny because the colors on the screen, in my head, I'm not seeing these colors when I'm listening to it. I'm seeing like a pink, a yellow, and an orange. Almost like I think there's this Beatles music video where there's like all these colors like blue, 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 and it's like a cartoon. It's something about that is going on in my brain while I'm hearing this. So anyways, let's go. This is fire. I'm with this. It's kind of up-paced, like you dance to it. These futuristic sounds just keep popping out. Yeah. Oh, that's the organ.
I will remember you. Your silhouette will charge the view of distant atmosphere. Cold at morning, driving through the sound and even in the valley. In and around the lake, mountains come out of the sky. They stand there. 1 mile over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers, we'll be there and laughing too. 24 before my love, you'll see. I'll be there with you.
We're going somewhere else. This one's a journey.
Among the drifting cloud, the eagle searching now for the ground. Catching the swirling wind, the sailor sees the rim of the land. The eagle's dancing wings create a slower spin of the land. Close to home and land, recording no more than brains are
that lake must be a sight to behold. I wonder what's going on here. I wonder if they were just in the studio and writing about, ideas of traveling or being on a journey. I wonder if they were actually traveling when writing this, because a lot of musicians write music on the road. There's something about traveling, and it's interesting because, a roundabout, there's roundabout. I live in Colorado in America. There's tons of roundabouts. It's typically in your, little neighborhoods. Instead of a stop sign, the roundabout kind of slows the traffic down. And I wonder what inspired them to call this roundabout. Or there's not roundabouts everywhere in the world. So I just wonder where this came from. And then also the imagination behind putting this together, because it's giving me like tripped out vibes where you're trippy, right? All these different things happening. But then it's also I'm seeing new things. Is it a metaphor for seeing new things on a journey, like some psychedelic journey? Or is it, actually traveling and you're sprinkling your imagination with the storyline? Or is this an abstract way of explaining things you're seeing? This is very unique. But the music, the music was super upcharged, and then it went to this segment. It's it just had a different sound that changed my emotional connection to the song, which now I'm on this journey with the track. I just actually reacted to Ted Nugent. What was the song called? Stranglehold. And I'm going to mention another song, Boston Foreplay. These are giving me those vibes where the musicians are the guide and they're taking me on a journey or an experience. But they're the guide. You get a tour guide and they're driving, and this was an archaeological find, and this was a volcanic rock, and da-da-da-da. This is great. This is freaking great. I'm really enjoying this. It is just so different from my musical taste. But this is just a banger. This is tight. I don't even know how to really explain it. I'm explaining it the best way I know how. Even how you little see the artwork, this is just crazy. Whatever the hell it is. Sounds amazing.
In and around the lake, mountains come out of the sky. They stand there. Before my love, I'll be there.
Let's go. I wish I could play the drums. Ha, ha, ha. I'd be like this. Right here, you just go crazy on the dance floor. You just almost hard to dance to. It's so sporadic. The layers.
Come out of the sky.
freaking did that. Okay, let me try not to get off track here. 24. Maybe I misinterpreted that lyric. I'm trying to decipher if he was referencing him being 24 years old, 24 years old, or was it like a reference like I'll be home in a day, like 24 hours? It was quick. It was subtle, because I'm trying to make out all the lyrics, but with the music, it's, I'm making out what I can. Most of it I'm understanding, but he meant there's the part where the 24 stood out, and I was like, oh, he said, I'll be there. And I'm like, okay. That's the, is he 24 years old, or is he saying I'll be there in 24 hours, like in a day or something like that? So that was tight how he slipped that in. And I started imagining a music video, because I don't think they have a music video for this, like a whole band in like some type of touring vehicle or a Winnebago, something kind of colorful. And, some people have their arms hanging out, their legs, and they're just driving in a roundabout. But as they look out the right window, because if you're in a roundabout, it depends on if you're in America or UK, right? We drive on the right side. The scenery, you're just in the roundabout driving in a circle, but everything just keeps changing. And some of it's like real scenery, some of it's very colorful, and like, just all this different stuff happening. That's what my mind went to, because they took me on a legit journey. They started with an intro. Then they have some explosions, the lyrics. When I say explosions, that I just mean the music was explosive to me and caught my attention. Then they grab my attention with, it's like they grab my hand with the lyrics, and they start guiding me through the music. And then they let the music play and just let the music take over, which is like letting your hand go, and you're just like, oh my God, you brought me to this world. Then they grab my hand again, come with us. And they start singing, and they bring you to the next part of this world. And then they let your hand go and let the music play, and you're just absorbing all this new music and information that you've never experienced before. At least I never had. And you're just like, oh my God, thank you. And then they grab your hand with the lyrics and take you to the end of the song, and da da da. I forgot what they were saying exactly, but they ended it with an outro. The whole da 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 da, like however they're doing it, they brought you to the end and said, hey, this is the end of the ride. I hope you had a good time. Bruh, what the Yes. Yes, please. Yes. Pun intended.